the summit. So we do have a bit of a rematch here. It was a pretty good series. I remember watching it, a fair bit of it. But both of these teams trying to get a good seed as we move the game. And do you have a team that you favor here based on these drafts, Brax, or is it just more of a you think it's kind of even?
I am. It feels like Complexity still have their play style synced up with this kind of right. Still kind of screams Complexity. They're gonna fight you, take your powers group up, fight and make you play their game.
Right.
Well, I don't feel the exact same way with OG.
Right.
We have the S4 offlane Clockwork, who's pretty good reason he doesn't big time.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, this Clockwork is actually going to be the most interesting for me.
Maybe I'm just the biggest Complexity fan.
Yeah, that's a possibility as well. Or American, after all.
30 seconds remaining.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Americans hate each other, man.
That's true, actually. That's a good yeah, OG, it's not quite the draft they had earlier where they had like the Keeper of the Light and kind of split pushing waves and then Resolution farming the jungle. It's a bit different. It's more objective oriented to a certain extent because you have the Death Prophet Exorcism. It'll be very interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. It is going to be playing Monkey King, which is also fairly interesting. The No-Tail Monkey King. Excited to see this. Are they going to get 3 for Complexity? It looks like they will. 3 bounty rooms for Complexity, and 2 of them go to Moo. That's a pretty good start for them at this point.
Wow. Finding money everywhere.
Yeah, seriously. They're rich. So how are the lanes being set up? We have 2 in mid right now for OG. They'll probably give Resolution some help like we've seen in the first game. GRX is Nature's guys to up nearby. Yeah, not coming out yet, obviously. Get a salve or something for Limp, he'll send it out. He doesn't have it queued up or anything. They have no Fortune's End skilled yet, but he might use it in a moment. Just trying to harass Limp and get some extra room for Resolution. But of course, this means that there's going to be better room for Complexity Chessie and of course in the top lane as well.
Yeah, no, just pretty decent. A lot of us pretty far here. He's gonna get punched.
Very good sign. Nature's guys hit. There's the Fortune's End. Is it enough damage? The Spirit Siphon. Limp's gonna get dropped and killed. JRX secures first blood. Already the Treant Protector coming into play, and he immediately TPs to the top lane, securing the first blood. He doesn't need to be there, considering Fly is nearby, and Limp even drops a sentry, so it's too little, too late. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Torrent will come out. S4 in trouble. The Cogs will go. Chessie has another cast bolt and 3, but he doesn't have mana for it. I don't think he needs it. The body blocks are there from Kyle. They just need 1 or 2 more auto attacks. Maybe not. They won't dive it. Tier 1 tower is going to do too much. Kyle and Z-Freak cannot afford to tank the Tier 1 in that bottom lane. And apparently Chessie could have maybe given him another cast bolt. He had the mango to work with it. They might go again though. Looks like they've spotted him yet again. Kyle has another torrent, but S4 is too far away from the CK. In the meantime, they're trying to chase Moo down to the top lane. They have Fly rotating in as well.
Tough dive this year.
Especially when there's a swashbuckle for Pangolier.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah. He's okay. 6+ hits. 10 for No-Tail though. Didn't get a nice part piercer proc. GRX.
Yeah, lane set up for help early on. Pangolier. Took him like a full mid. The opportunity to come, but
He got the first blood anyways. Was it GRX? Yes. So that's pretty big. Limp is still doing okay though. I mean, 8 last hits. Not that bad. He also has the help of the DM Aura now to make things a lot easier. Torrent's going to hit onto Rezo. They're going to get another Nether Blast coming in. Rezo's fine though, and Limp's taking actually a lot of damage. Level 1 Nether Ward. Fortune's End will come through, but he will be able to heal up with the help of some tangos and just regen. He's actually TPing home and oh, they're going to X him. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know Kyle had X. He's level 2 now.
balanced.
Right back, full HP. Boom. And Moo continues to get jumped on in the top lane. Gonna swashbuckle himself away. Doesn't hit the target, and they get the kill. The Boundless Strike comes out from the Monkey King, doing more than enough damage, and looks like Moo did not do the math there.
Did not do the math, indeed.
Frostbite down bottom. S4 gonna get caught. Chaos Bolt. They have the Reality Rift ready. They're gonna use it, and that was beautifully done from Chessie to pull him back as far as he possibly could have with the Reality Rift. Nicely done from Chessie.
Come on, did you notice the trend here? North American player did not do the math. European player, mathematician.
Yeah, I mean,
fantastic.
I don't think North Americans are famous for their math skills. Definitely not me. Let me tell you, I've done math on stream a few times. It's just been embarrassing. Not going to do it here. Not good. But he's going to want to. So CK, not only is he getting kills, but he's getting CS as well. 23 last hits, 8 denies. He's got a Quelling Blades from gold. He's only level 3 at this point, but nobody's really super high in experience other than Limp and Resolution in the mid lane. And we've kind of settled in. Moo is still kind of having a rough time. N0tail continues to do some serious damage. The Boundless Strike is absolutely crushing him.
Roughly.
Jingu Mastery up to level 2. Not even skilling up Tree Dance because really he doesn't need it at this point. Sitting in lane. And Kyle has to rotate up just to help keep Moo alive at this point.
It's also, you know, Moo has pretty decent farm. Jarek's up top, snipe Moo.
Moo stayed for a bit, and I think Jarex thought, okay, I can get this. Now in the mid lane Resolution, he's in trouble. No Spirit Siphons means it's going to be tough. The Torrent just going to miss the Nether Blast. One more auto attack. Good stick charge. One more auto attack is needed at least. Z-Freak is so close. He's going to find it. Not in trees deep enough was Resolution, and now Jarex is going to get caught in. He's penned. Now he will get the Nature's Guys off. They need another Nether Blast, and Limp doesn't go for it. The Torrent misses. They almost got themselves 2 kills there for Complexity. Not able to find the second, however.
Nice rotation. Over the snow.
It also makes a different noise than it, and I believe, which kind of. We haven't talked about his S4 on the clock. We're level 4 now. He's a level ahead of Moo in the off lane. He only has what 10 last hits. Not the worst, but not the best either. Not really getting that much out of this off.
You know, S4 still set up to pressure pretty hard when he gets home. Then high level clock. Difficult hero for him to, especially with other. And Treant Protector Oracle not exactly the most set.
Do you think N0tail starts rotating around and being aggressive, or is he fine with just farming in this line?
Like he doesn't want to rotate at all when he's playing Monkey. Not the complement the style of the.
Fair enough. Get some levels, get some farm, get involved later. It's different than like the off-lane Monkey King that we see time to time. Although we've seen him just free dance and Primal Spring and just clear out waves, so. But Jarex is gonna Nature's Guys. He will spot Moo, gets the good old Hammer Fist plus the Leech Seed, and Moo's gonna try to fight him, gets a Heart Piercer proc, but not much more than that. And Moo is getting harassed pretty hard. He's trying to build into Soul Ring. N0tail's gonna go for the dive. He's got the Boundless Strike ready. There's the jump in for Moo trying to get away. He'll use the shield crash, but one more Boundless Strike plus an auto attack should get the kill. They can't quite get to the shrine,
So
but this
close
is a
to the
heavy
shrine.
dive. Torn will hit onto Jarex. He does have no living armor. Leech Seed's on cooldown for 10. Nature's Guys is back up in 1 second. He's just going to sit next to these 2 trees and be completely fine. In fact, they're going to turn onto Kyle. Nature's Guys hit will use that root, and now Kyle on the run. N0tail Boundless Strike is down for another few seconds in order to give the mana to use it. Torrent will keep himself safe, but OG aggressive in this top lane, finding Moo yet again and bringing him down once more. What else? CK is getting free farm though for Complexity. That is the good news for them. They might not be getting the most farm on Moo, but Chessie's having a great time.
Gonna get harder though. S4 has a bottle region.
It's almost level 6 as well.
If he's safe, while Chessie is pretty safe, but maybe not. Look at this down bottom.
And looking for the Phantasm. 1 second stun. S4 in trouble, trying to run. Battery Assault will go. He's gonna bottle up. Don't think he can turn on this. He'll take the illusion down at the very least. One more auto attack away. He's so close, Chessie. He's got the Chaos Bolt. That will secure the kill. Even a 1 second stun will do the job for Chessie. He has to chase. He does actually take a lot of damage, but he has a salve to work with, and he is absolutely fine. Now, top lane, Moo's going to get caught again. Nature's Guys hit. Swashbuckle should come out, and it will, but they have Boundless Strike. Not enough mana. He'll use the Crystal Nova slow, N0tail down. He thought about using it. Not enough damage to bring down Moo, but again, pushes him out of this top lane. In the meantime, Resolution has popped the Exorcism in the mid lane, trying to get some pressure onto the tier 1 tower, but Limp continues to blast the wave down. The Resolution can't really get much done there.
Heroes. Pretty funny this.
It's actually strange. Just see Resolution pop the Exorcism randomly. I'm sure he did it for a reason. He's actually using it for an Ancient stack now, but his Exorcism is almost done. So he will continue to try to work on that stack later. But it's just really been OG and Complexity kind of just sitting in their lanes. Other than, like, I mean, Jarex has been top a little bit. Fly's sort of been rotating around, but it's just kind of both teams laning at this point.
In fact, one of these teams try to make a gank onto the mid lane. push down that window now with Exorcist. Same time, they're also not really in a happen at any.
Might take a bit longer. Who might die again? No, No Tail's just farming. He actually has no more.
Close by.
They might try to go into No Tail. This might have been an air. No Tail is in some serious trouble, cannot get onto the trees. There's the shield crash, the Spirit Siphon, and No Tail will give the kill to Limp. It was actually the Life Tree, not the Siphon. I mixed up my sucking heroes.
They're very confused.
Yeah, they really are. They're pretty much the same thing. So that's a big kill. No Tail getting dropped. He's the top net worth hero on OG. And again, it gives more room for Chessie. He doesn't have to rotate to find that kill. He just sits in the jungle or sits in the lane and farm.
Rotation from Pugna like that would be costly, right?
Radiant's
The
middle
power
tower
would be
is under
half
attack.
HP by now.
He knows it's on cooldown, though. He just saw it used.
Yep,
He-
exactly.
I mean, there will be some chip damage from OG, but it's not something that you're too concerned about if you're Limp.
Tower is not safe.
You just go back to the wave, blast it down, and go from there. Moo getting chased down again. Another good swashbuckle, though. Out of harm's way. Crystal Nova, No Tail, getting run at by Z-Freak. They're looking for a Frostbite, doesn't have the range for it. And then the Primal Spring comes out from No Tail to get up into the tree. Dance, rather. Now a lot of heroes are coming in. Fly invading, so too is Jerax. There's going to be a jump in. No Tail looking for Moo. Can't quite find him. Boundless Strike getting lower and lower, and Moo is living a dangerous life. Thought about using his Rolling Thunder. Great hook shot. They're going to get Moo. Potentially the Shield Crash keeping him alive for the Cogs, and the Purifying Flames will secure the kill. And that'll do it. Fly will secure it, and now they'll start putting pressure on the top tier 1 tower.
Nicely done. Heavy commitment. Ton of heroes up top, and no power damage.
And again, I don't want to keep talking about it all. Meanwhile, Chessie just... So still a even game, essentially. The net worth advantage is like 500 for complexity. Pretty much nothing. Although Chessie has his armlet now. Maybe he starts getting involved in fights. He has his level 1 Phantasm. See where the next movement is. Crystal Nova, they'll see No Tail, but he's going to jump to another tree. Swashbuckle. No way to get him down.
Close, yeah, in a tree, but
Life Drain onto Resolution, getting really low, but he'll be fine. They'll come and Crypt Swarm, maybe use the Spirit Siphon, and he will. Nether Blast plus the Decrypt doing some serious work. Both of these heroes just blasting each other with nukes left and right. Quite the battle.
both have drain. What happens when they drain?
I think it's a net 0, I'm pretty sure. Unless one is better than the other, which I think Life Drain might be better, actually. Considering it's an ultimate. Moo is very far up, and Jerax doesn't have any help here, which is the issue. They're going to try to put pressure on the tier 1. They've even rotated the CK, now with his armlet. Jerax is only level 5, so no overgrowth ready. I like this play, though.
Time, though.
Dire's top tower isn't
Not
well
bad.
at the moment.
I mean, they know there's nobody top lane. You have to understand, like, complexity, or like, okay, well, stay alive, Limp. Now they're coming for you. They're not defending top tier 1, so maybe they think they're sitting behind No Tail bottom lane.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah.
Because of that, he has to.
Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
So he backs himself up, working on a 4-step for his first big item. Chessie continues to farm top lane. They did exorcism the tier 1 tower mid. If you want, I think Complexity might be able to defend this if they can get there in time. They're already tipping into the tier 2 tower. Is there a glyph? There is not, but there's no creep wave. It's getting low, 165. It's 5 HP from Deny. Good torrent coming in, the Rolling Thunder. Ghost Ship's gonna fly through as well. Resolution in trouble, the hookshot misses. There's the False Promise coming in, keeping him alive, and the Fate's Edict along with it. And Moo continues to roll right onto Resolution. There's the Chaos Bolt. They get the Boundless Strike off. Resolution still healed up. The Spirit Siphon, the Swashbuckle. How is he still alive? The Ghost Ship coming back in. He's surviving forever. He might finally fall, though, as Chessie's looking for this kill. Chaos Bolt, not enough mana for it. And now Chessie has to back away. Are you kidding me? That was insane. The Ghost came back at the perfect time. The False Promise ended, and he was alive. That's unbelievable.
An insane amount of damage. They saved their tower.
I guess, I mean, that's true. It's still not in deny range. They needed 5 more damage, and they could have denied it. Unfortunate.
But the thing is, OG can't fight without extras. It's also their tower push.
Right.
That map is pretty free.
They might do just that. Rolling Thunder is now back up. CK, they did use the Phantasm, a big deal. Working on an Echo Saber for Chessie. They're just backing up and farming for now. Z-Freak is trying to deny this tower, but he's a CM with 55 damage.
probably gonna die for it.
I think so. Almost actually didn't get the deny. They had one auto attack from Fly. Yeah, he's definitely dead. He's got a freezing field, but it gets canceled by battery results immediately. I like where your head's at, Z-Freak. It's a good attempt. So he'll get the deny, though. Good stuff.
Pretty decent. I feel like, well, as it really depends, like on next extras feels like, because right now, game is even, right? But it's starting to get less and less. Point where all they really have to do is start taking team fights, forcing down objectives, running down lanes, Pugna can kind of blast them from the, and then it becomes really hard for OG to walk into that.
And it's a good thing to have the Pugna too, because the living armor is starting to come into play, and they'll need to heal up this Tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Ghost Ship S4 has found himself a kill with Fly helping out. S4 had a double damage rune along with it, plus his phase boost that he just got. And now they're invading the jungle, and all of a sudden, OG are the ones putting on pressure in both the bottom and the mid lane.
Neither jungle is.
So Complexity have to move into this top lane.
What do you like?
What is it? Soul Ring and
Vanguard.
It's interesting. I like it. I like the fact that he can scale and he can be tanky and stuff to bring him down. Z-Freak is dead again. They're diving the Tier 2 tower. PP will be a little bit too late and in fact canceled, which means you can commit to this tower because you now have Exorcism. And this Tier 2 will fall. And within the last pretty much 2 minutes, OG have suddenly taken advantage in this game by getting a couple of kills, finding a Tier 2 tower out of it. And they might even find a kill on the move too. There's the problem with Sprint coming out. They have the boundless trick. He's going to try to roll away. In fact, he makes it in time. Overgrowth wasn't there. Jerax decided not to use the ability. I think he got stunned while I was trying to cast it, but can't quite get the kill there. And they can't get the Tier 2 tower. I thought they might have committed to that harder, but instead they'll back themselves up. Reality Rift onto S4 in mid lane, 1 second stun, but he's got living armor. There's the life drain. He's actually alive. Jesse's gotten like the most 1 second stun. Oh, he's a level 1 cast bolt. That's the issue. I guess he could have gotten 2 second stun. So.
Chaos Knight is truly the lucky all the time.
RNG.
Yep. I guess Ogre as well. But
not as much. Move survives in the top lane, only to fall in the mid lane to the Spirit Siphon. And the living armor goes to work for Jerax. They even Fate's Edict Siege Group so it doesn't kill the building.
5 HP off the blast, now have the tower. That is something to talk about too much.
Yeah.
Pushing. Obviously the blast takes it out quickly, but if you
yeah, you gotta go in one fell swoop pretty much. It's not like where you usually like playing Pugna. You go up, you blast the tower a few times, and you back up.
Get that chip damage off, and then it's...
Yeah, much more difficult in this game because of the living armor. And it's only... In fact, he maxed it out for Jerax, too, which is really important. Having level 4 living armor means this is a lot harder. You going Meteor Hammer? Is that what I'm looking at here? It's like the only hero with good armor, pretty sure. Jerax is going to get caught, though, so it's going to be a little while longer before he can get it. He will use the Overgrowth. Maybe he survives this. Pretty low, but it's only Kyle at this point. I think another hero is coming in. It's going to be Chessie. He's going to go for the TP. Kyle just gives up. He knows he doesn't have a detection. He's like, all right, see ya.
Up top there for no tails, only the trees to find them, but couldn't find them. Battlefield picked up too.
40-second cooldown.
Yep.
Pretty good. Pretty good spell. I like the Soul Ring a lot, though. I like having spam. Like, Mu is super spammable spells on Pangolier, so you just can Soul Ring and spam it. I think it's built. The Vanguard, I'm not sure. I guess you are pretty squishy if you don't get off your shield crash. You kind of just die, right? So.
Yeah, the hero is. Well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All right, here we go. Part 2 for Complexity trying to take this building down. Living armor continues to go from Jerax. Overgrowth is on cooldown. He used it in the bottom lane, but he's going to make these guys hit Chessie. Hook shot coming in. Done onto 2 from the Boundless Strike, getting out his limp. There's good to the Wukong's command. It's time to lead if you are Complexity. They use the Phantasm. Good Ghost Ship coming out. There's going to be the Life Drain. S4 is going to get caught and killed. Chessie goes back in to both the Exorcism and the Wukong's command. Chessie finds a regen room, which keeps him alive. Can he toggle? He cannot. Resolution chases him down. And Kyle might be next as well. Good X marks coming in to save his own life. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Chessie perhaps getting too aggressive, going back into that engagement, right back into the Wukong's command. Angelier, Moo jumping in, shield crash coming out, Fly getting low to the Crystal Nova. There's the Fortune's End as well. Moo getting dope. Underneath the tier 2 tower, they have the Exorcism still going, but it's about to end. Moo earned up, ticking down. He might survive. It's close. He's sitting at 28 HP, and it's the Crypt Swarm snipe from Resolution that gets the job done. So close to surviving, not quite able to do so though, and it's 3 dead for Complexity. And again, Chessie going back in underneath that Wukong's command, perhaps a bit too aggressive.
So many things they can't fight into once out. Run into it, it's just a nightmare. Their team fight relies on being able to lock down a hero and just finish them with Oracle.
And that and Living Armor on top of it as well. And that was without Overgrowth too, which is an important team fight aspect that OG didn't have at their disposal that time around.
Both team fights kind of rely on locking down that single. If they kill him, great. If not, they're probably just gonna walk. Now there's a 4-staff picked up on Pugna, so the 4-staff at whoever gets hooked. Fight that way.
And that's the one thing we were talking about. S4 kind of into the middle to the later stages of this game. How well is he going to scale? And we'll see. Maybe we'll have a fight going on. Fly, Fate's Edict up. Swashbuckle will come through. He's at the shrine along with it. They can't find this kill. Now, Oracle pretty squishy, but when you have Fate's Edict, when you have False Promise, tough to bring him down. But Complexity do contest the Ancients. I'm not sure how many Ancients they actually got out of this, but they at least got 1 or 2 out of them.
Yeah.
Go. Warren comes in. Reality Rift. False Promise not available. Boundless Strike. Wukong's command. No Tail cancels it. He realizes once the Oracle is dead, there's no reason to fight. It's a killing spree taken down, and finally we'll get this tier 1 tower. At least you would assume they will. But in the meantime, the bottom lane is being pushed by S4. Gonna stay there for now. They'll take the tier 1 tower in the meantime for Complexity. Will they head to Roche? Will they head into a different direction? It looks like they're just gonna go top and kind of just take farm here.
Closing on any close items here. We have a bit of gold. Pugna Seek. Pangler has his javelin. Big power spike.
Yeah. Kind of insane where, like, literally one component of an item makes the hero just amazing.
We have a Blade Mill picked up on us for Clockwork and Meteor Hammer. You know, it's really nice for setting up ganks. Just sitting on the sidelines waiting for.
Yeah, you jump in, Nature's Guy's Head or Overgrowth available, you pop the Meteor Hammer. And they're just gonna die with +1 there. No Tail, who can move around the map very quickly. By the way, we haven't talked about, but he's actually going Scotty along with the Battle Fury that he already has. And they're gonna Exorcism and take Roche along with all that stuff.
12, 10.
And that's huge. Very defensively sound in terms of having False Promise, BKB, Eul Scepter.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he went. Help him reset. Same time, as long as you stay alive on this hero.
Yeah, and maybe he doesn't want to rely solely on the Oracle in that regard.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, Fly dies.
There are also things that can go wrong, right? Oracle.
Where's the dust? There it is. They have found Jerax. He will Overgrowth. I don't think he's surviving. They know where he is. They're going to try to take him down. It is nighttime. It makes it a little bit harder than maybe it should be, but Limp will still secure a kill. Maybe not the target they wanted with that smoke gank, but it's something.
Still good to kill trees out of the map. Like, now you know you can move. Scout you out or place deep wards that track of you. Play accordingly.
And we saw that from OG in the first game of the day. They had a lot of map control in terms of vision and getting power pressure and pressure onto these waves. So the fact that Complexity are doing kind of a good job keeping the wards on the other side of the map is very important. But it's still, what's the net worth lead looking like here? It's only about a 3K lead for OG at 22 minutes. It's not the most significant lead in the world. It is a lead, but we're going to have a couple of these big items coming after Complexity pretty soon, including this Aghanim Scepter for Pugna, be a big item, and a Blink Dagger for Chessie that he just purchases and is going to bury out on the courier.
Lots of pretty good item for finding Oracle. Just blink on top of them. You Phantasm first, and then blink in and react. Whichever target.
Pretty much he just gets one shot if you're the Oracle.
It's one shot, then walks away and
Now remember, there is they did just take the Aegis.
Yeah.
For OG. Still have it on no till, trying to get a Scotty. So I don't know what Complexity want to do in these next few minutes while the Aegis is still up. They might lose Moo in the top lane. Hookshot, good swashbuckle. They'll try to chase him down. And they actually can't kill him. He has Rolling Thunder as well. Good effort from OG.
So sad, isn't it? just scoots on out of there. Looks so funny.
Just see ya. Every time. Swashbuckle is a pretty good ability, man, let me tell you. Not only that, he hits them in the process of leaving. Add insult to injury. No console enable. I feel you, Limp. Big issue. Gotta restart his game, give him the good old set launch options, dash console, and then there. That I think it finds is what he. So we are at 23 minutes into this game, and OG, they've kind of been picking up steam here in the past few minutes. They have a lot of good team fight, especially. But remember what we talked about. Chessie can easily blow up some of these heroes. And Complexity can easily take some of these fights.
And they will see this Blink Dagger because...
Now where were
But still, it makes these team fights much more difficult. I guess it's pretty much just Oracle since...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nah.
Game changer mod is just breaks the game
I'm
open.
sure this is the best item that we've seen all. Love me some Meteor Hammer. I want to see it work. I really do. I remember we were getting so hyped. We were like theory crafting it, and the first time it came out at like Dotapin, just talking about what about Void Meteor Hammer. I'm sure it would be amazing. No, he's gonna use it. Who's gonna get caught? There's the stun coming out with the boundless strike. Oh, okay. I don't think that was the Meteor Hammer. I'm pretty sure he's just dead anyway.
Mod, that kill isn't possible without the...
Yeah, you're right. And they find a hookshot onto Moore. Z-Freak's a little bit too far up. He's going to force himself out. He actually has a fourth after the CM somehow. There's the Primal Spring, however, and Z-Freak is still dead one way or the other. A double kill for
That's a
No-Tail.
Scotty now, too.
They will have found the backline fly, but Resolution has popped the Exorcism. Not only that, but he has his BKB at the ready. Jerax is TPing in, and Chessie is caught between a rock and a hard place. They have the Nature's Guys hit. Resolution is going to pop the BKB, and Chessie cannot do anything. Just getting run at. Spirit Siphon and Exorcism doing too much damage. It's going to be 3 dead for Complexity. They did lose No-Tail, but that's just the Aegis on the back lines. He will jump further looking for Kyle. He's going to X-March, but No-Tail is going to work. One more auto attack will do the job. A killing spree for No-Tail after just securing a double. He gets a third, and that will be a big fight win for OG.
Starting to spiral out of control. Death Prophet is pretty close to guard now. And these are all team fights without Oracle getting...
Yeah.
They did have Aegis on Monkey Kings. But at the same time, Prophet's just sitting. Full HP, completely unchecked.
Uh-oh. Moose hookshotted, dead again. S4. We haven't talked about him that much, but he's making the plays with these hookshots in this game.
Global Elite and CSGO mod translate the hookshot, obviously.
I mean, not only that, in every game, PUBG is one of the top players. I've played with him. He's pretty damn good.
Madman.
Yeah, he's owning in this game, too. And we talked about Clockwork moving into the mid to late game. He is making it look solid at this point. The All-Flame Clockwork potentially coming back, at least for OG, if he can't get some more good hook shots and cogs coming out. But again, like you're talking about OG, they've taken control of this game. 7,500 net worth advantage now for this Dire team.
It happened really quickly, too.
Seemingly out of nowhere.
It's that Meteor Hammer mod, the game changed when that thing
Watch
came
how
out.
much damage this does to the tower. Plus the siege creep. Oof. I don't think so. Boundless Strike, Z-Freak's going to get caught in the Wukong's command. They have to. They do force him out, so the Wukong's command, kind of a miss there. We'll see if they want to go any further for OG. They might just back away. Yeah, No-Tail's TPing out. He's going to deal with the bottom tier 1 tower. Complexity, they have to go back to... they got to go back to the beginning, figure out what they need to do to get back into the game. Because it's not easy, Brax, let me tell you.
It's not easy at all. When does their team... When does it turn on and come online? Never.
Theoretically, when you have something like this happen, when Chessie gets in and finds himself a stun, a 4-second stun, they find a kill. They need, like, it's the pickoff potential is good for them, but it's feels like unless Moo gets some good Rolling Thunder, it's problematic. And honestly, he hasn't used that ability in a long time.
Yeah, they're kind of struggling to find the fights. Feels like this happens a lot when OG plays the map. Can't find the team. Stream Protector, running around, scouting everything out. He's also super between. He like one-shots the waves in. Very tiny. Pick him up.
He's very
Same time. Yeah, he's extremely sickly. At the same time, you don't want to spend all your time trying to hunt these heroes. Pressuring instead. Chipping, you have the Treant Protector. It will have to commit. It's not the game you want.
It feels like this draft really came together for OG. For a captain's draft, especially, it feels pretty strong and surprising how well it's gone for game. At least here in this like 27-minute mark. We'll see. Complexity, they came back from a 10K deficit against Evil Geniuses in a very close game, in a very exciting game. It's going to be a lot harder this time around. They don't have that same sort of team fight they had. They don't have that wombo combo potential as much anymore.
Shaker, but you know what? They're almost at 10. That's their magic comeback number,
Yeah,
right?
that number. This is like exactly when they came back. They found a fight. They found 2 kills. They found Roche.
They're almost in their comfort zone.
And in fact, Roche will be up potentially in 1 minute and 3 seconds. So who knows? Maybe they find 2 kills and they head into Roche and just take a big Aegis. We'll see.
I guess when CK picks up his BKB, might change. But not even Clockwork that's causing him issues. On these heroes,
if he, like, Resolution just mans up on him and he just runs up him with Exorcism.
Also the Scotty from Monkey King blowing him.
Yep.
Not easy at all.
Not to mention the Sheev's Guard, very good against illusion-based heroes. So.
Able to catch, no. Pop. He's gone.
Just kidding. Oh, maybe not. Universe needs, or excuse me, Chesney needs to go in. Not now.
Mother's calling.
My mom was calling me, guys. Sorry. She was actually calling. I'm not even kidding. Sorry, Mom. I'll call you later.
You don't call enough, Marty.
Tier 2 tower is going to be taking down my no-tail. They have taken all of the outer towers now. Roche is up in 1 minute and 45 seconds. Kyle has been spotted. He's about to die.
What a dangerous game.
Yeah, he's just dead. No dangerous game about this. Dead game. Maybe? Hello? Kill? Hook shot elsewhere. They found Chessie. This is a more important kill. Forget about Kyle.
Big kill, yeah.
He's just dead. Shiva's Guard, Nature's Guy's hit, S4's Battery Assault. My God. They made Chessie look completely squishy. That's a CK. Oh, no tail. He just stunned earlier. Canceled yet another kill. In the meantime, Limp has to force himself away. He's getting run down by S4. Hookshot's back at 30. Balance coming in. Moo, Rolling Thunder, looking for resolution. If they get this kill, it would be huge. And Moo he's in the Thunderdome at this point. For resolution, he has to pop his BKB, but not so poor anymore now that he's just running at him with Exorcism. And they're going to head to this tier 3 tower and continue to push in. And Complexity are staring down the barrel of a loss here in this one-game series against OG. It is looking rough at this point with Wukong's command about to come out to zone him.
5 seconds, no Exorcism.
S4, I think, just forced Limp forward, and then Limp forced himself away. That was pretty hype. And they'll take the racks.
That's that. What can they do?
I don't know.
10K wasn't their magic number. Maybe it's 20K. They're approaching that mark pretty soon.
15K? Who knows?
15K is not enough.
No. Okay, I see. It's got to be, what?
They won't get enough. They won't be able to cash out on the enough at 50. Back into this.
Alright, so we got another 5K, huh? Well, we'll see. 31 minutes. They have lost their melee racks. Remember, it was the melee racks. They lost the melee racks. That's when they got back into the game.
Right.
So this is their comfort zone.
Okay.
Right here.
That is fair. Hey, is magic.
They're heading into Roche.
Go.
There's no Exorcism for OG. It's down for 77 seconds, although they are heading over to the pit at this point. S4 has his hook shot at the ready. Get ready for this. He's
Taking so much damage,
Watch
too.
His hook shot. They're going to smoke first. Got to come in from the side. There was a ward that might have spotted OG's movements. Complexity will leave. They don't have enough damage to take Roche down. S4 is about to just go ham. Or not, I'm not. I thought he would.
Guys on him, Mark. Dangerous.
He's going like the opposite direction.
Not sure where they are.
Do it with flair.
Flare again. Oh, they're in. Wukong's command. Moo in trouble. He does the Rolling Thunder off. He's going to jump to the high ground. Good ghost ship coming in so far. They've gotten Fly out of this. Moo will get low and he'll get dropped down. Chet is in the back lines looking for Jerax. Trying to get this kill. He finds himself a double now. No-Tail coming in. They want this kill. Chessie's in some trouble though. Silent Stuff from Resolution's man fighting him. No-Tail is just pushing them all back. A double kill for Rezo. Looking for more. Kyle will be next. S4 gets himself a double kill. 4 dead. It's going to be all 5. And that will be Roche again drop down and a massacre. that Complexity is on the receiving end of. And that should at least get them Aegis and Cheese and potentially another set of racks.
Only for them to fight. Their team fight does not feel strong enough at all. Okay, sure, he has BKB. He got it after the right, or did he have it in the? Like, he didn't get it off. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think he got it off.
Either way, it feels like it would not make a difference at all. Probably a million yards as well.
Yeah, he has to focus down the supports instead. And yeah, you get both of the supports, but S4's in the meantime on the back lines with a hook shot. I mean, there's just not much they can do. Even with a good ghost ship, even with all that abilities, command, even with a good move, Rolling Thunder, it's not going to be enough. And they will take down not only this Rax mid, but they're going to head for the top Rax, and they're even going to try to get Megas. Exorcism is back up, ready to go, and they will pop it here. And this is looking to be Megas, and potentially GG if you're Complexity. They pretty much got one last fight in them here. See if they can get something going now that OG is also en route with all 5 of their heroes. In fact, they're pretty much at the well. Resolution is close to the fountain, but...
Fountain camping.
Yeah, he's going to get forced away. And we have the Rolling Thunder. I hear it going, but it's not actually going to use. Now Wilby move on the other side, getting hook shot as he's going to get caught, potentially killed. Swashbuckle coming out, taking a lot of damage. Chessie's just dead, though.
Can't find the monkeys.
S4 pops the blade mail, and then no tail.
Oh my
so
God.
low. He has Aegis. Even if he dies, it's not a big deal. No Chessie for 69 seconds. Moo's going to be next. He will try to swashbuckle and get forced away. Double kill for Resolution. Kyle and Limp getting chased down, and that is it. GG is called, and OG will be your top seed from Group Hippo.
Wow. OG back. Top seed in Group Hippo.
They looked pretty dominant in both of the games they played today.
But I don't want to brag, but Group Hippo, it's the real.
It's the real deal.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't
Only
know
the
about
best
Group
teams
Horse.
battle through Group Hippo.
Those casters, those loser casters over at Group Horse. I got the.
And? Ugh.
Now where were we?